Hello and welcome to Krishi-Jagran business platform that keeps you updated with all the agri news of the nation. This is Yash Saxena. Let's take a quick look at the top headlines of the day. AFC India Limited in collaboration with Krishi-Jagran will inaugurate India's first FPO call center in Delhi tomorrow. President confers Pradhan Mantri Rashtriya Puraskar 2023 today. Government's main goal is to increase millet production and yield, says Union Agri Minister. Amit Shah addresses farmers on Swami, Sahajanand, Saraswati, Jayanti, Samaroh in Bihar. Top ministers, 20,000 farmers, 150 startups to join Krishi-Mahotsav at Kota in Rajasthan. Drones will now be available to farmers on rent, says Rajasthan government. Punjab Agricultural University issues advisory for farmers, warns against upcoming cold wave. Punjab's cotton maize yield to drop by 11 to 13% by 2050, says reports. Jammu and Kashmir Agriculture Department sends consignment of vegetables to United Arab Emirates. Kerala bans fresh food packets without expiry date. MNRE supports new age digital marketplace for bioenergy and encourages entrepreneurial model for FPOs and farmers. Mahanadi coalfields to set up 1600 megawatt power plant in Odisha. Zomato CEO says aware of fraud at delivery agents end, fixing it after an entrepreneur complained on LinkedIn. Ather Energy plans to build new EV facility, produce 1 million more two-wheelers. Indian Meteorological Department predicts rainfall and snowfall in northwest India till January 26th. Now the news in detail. In association with Krishi-Jagran, AFC India Limited is all set to launch India's first FPO call center tomorrow. The inauguration will be graced by the IAS officer Vijay Lakshmi Nandendala, Joint Secretary Marketing for Government of India, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Also, MD of AFC India Limited, Mashar Velapurath, will also address the gathering. Look what our founder and editor-in-chief has to say about the launch.
Tomorrow will be a historical day, especially in the history of FPOs in India. Krishi-Jagran and Agriculture Finance Corporation together is launching the first ever FPO call center. The intention of the call center is to support the dream of Prime Minister making 10,000 FPOs successful. This call center will be a solution for them to guide them to success, to answer all their queries. We have developed a system where we have experts to answer their queries and make them successful. Let us together make this effort of Krishi-Jagran and the AFC as successful and let the FPOs become really a big enterprise in Indian business.
As we see the Indian agriculture sector growing more and more due to the introduction of more farmer producer organizations, it is the need of the hour to help FPOs grow. This game changer initiative functions as a question solving committee with resources available from KVKs, state agricultural universities, central agricultural universities and subject matter experts. Take a look what our Chief Operating Officer Dr. PK Pant has to say.
FPOs है जो लीगल कंप्लायंस पूरी है और उनका बहुत अच्छे मात्रा में प्रोडक्शन हो भी रहा है, उसकी मार्केटिंग भी चल रही है। तो अगर उनको कोई फर्दर प्रोडक्शन बढ़ाने के लिए या क्वालिटी इंप्रूव करने के लिए फंड की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है तो हम लोग एडिशनल जो क्रेडिट गारंटी स्कीम है उससे भी हम जोड़ सकते हैं।
Through this project, Krishi-Jagran and AFC aim to provide FPO to help find the best solution for smooth functioning of their organizations. The call center will provide guidance for issues like formation, registration, business plan, ROC related issues, legalization, production and procurement. Draupadi Murmu, President of India, will present the Pradhan Mantri Rashtriya Puraskar 2023 to 11 brilliant children during an award ceremony at Vigyan Bhavan today. Also, each awardee of the PMRBP are given a medal and a cash prize of 1 lakh rupees and a certificate. Other than this, PM Modi and Minister of Women and Child Development Smriti Zubin Irani will also interact with the children, and the awards are conferred upon children aged between 5 to 18 years for their excellence in 6 categories: art and culture, scholastic, bravery, innovation, social service and sports, which deserve national recognition. Union Minister Narendra Singh Tomar made the remarks in Bengaluru as the chief guest at the International Trade Fair on Millets and Organic Products closing ceremony. Said the government's main goal is to increase millet production and productivity as well as processing and exports, which will ultimately benefit the country's farmer. At the event, he also talked about the program that the state and central government are going to implement for the welfare of farmers, including increasing their income. The Prime Minister Kisan Samman Nidhi scheme provides farmers with annual income assistance of Rs 6,000, while farmers in Karnataka will also receive an additional 4,000 rupees in annual income support. The function was attended by the Union Minister of State for Chemical and Fertilizers and New and Renewable Energy, Bhagwant Khuba, the Agriculture Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Surya Pratap Singh Shahi, and the State Horticulture Minister, Dinesh Pratap Singh, as well as the Agriculture Minister of Karnataka, B.C. Patil. Union Home Minister Amit Shah yesterday travelled to Bihar to participate in the Swami Sahajanand Saraswati Jayanti Samaroh. Shah met farmers from all around the state at the gathering that took place at Babu Auditorium, according to BJP MP Vivek Thakur, who is also the convener of the Kisan Majdoor Samagam. As Vijay Thakur stated in the media that the most important peasant leader in India, Swami Sahajanand Saraswati, was not given the respect he deserved from the history or governments. Union Home Minister Amit Shah delivered an address to the farmers of Bihar and the nation on the occasion of his birth anniversary, saying how the Modi government is supporter of farmers and that whatever injustice will be done, the centre would stand firmly with farmers. The Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare of Government of India and Rajasthan collabs to organize the two-day event in Kota, Krishi-Mahotsav. This two-day event will take place at Dashera ground in Kota. Till now, according to sources, we have come to know that around 20,000 farmers, startups and employees of private agricultural institutions are expected to participate in the two-day event. The event, which will start tomorrow, will be graced by the Speaker of Lok Sabha, Om Birla, Lal Chand Kataria, Agriculture Minister of Government of Rajasthan, and Uday Lal Anjana, Minister of Cooperation of Government of Rajasthan, with other senior officials from the government. A program to train farmers in agriculture, horticulture and animal husbandry will also be organized consecutively with the exhibition. Around 1,500 drones will be made available at custom hiring centers by the Rajasthan government in 2 years. Drones will be made available to low-income group farmers on rent so that they can monitor crops and apply pesticides across a largely agricultural area with less expense and effort. According to Dinesh Kumar, Principal Secretary of Agriculture and Horticulture, the use of drones and artificial intelligence in agriculture is growing not just globally but also in the state, where the government is encouraging technology usage to help farmers enhance their productivity and income. According to Sharma, the government has chosen to rent drones to such farmers who have limited resources and cannot afford advanced and costly drones. As weather is expected to remain severe in Punjab in the coming week, Punjab Agricultural University in Ludhiana issues caution warning to farmers on harvesting crops in the frequency of cold waves in the northern part of the country. PAU Ludhiana issued caution warning through all Kheti Sandesh to farmers on this week's bulletin on their website. It focused mainly on newly planted crops, said ground frost conditions are a threat especially for the newly planted crops and vegetables. According to a new study conducted by agriculture economists and scientists at Punjab Agricultural University, climate change is expected to reduce maize and cotton yield in Punjab by 13 and 11% respectively by 2050. Punjab produces about 12% of the total cereals produced in the country. The study, which was published earlier this month in the India Meteorological Department's journal Mausam, used rainfall and temperature data collected between 1986 and 2020 to project the impact of climate change on 5 major crops in the agrarian state: rice, maize, cotton, wheat and potato. The findings lend support to the claim that the future climate scenario will not be pleasant. According to the findings, climate smart packages must be incorporated into the agricultural development agenda at the policy level. The study recommended focusing on connecting farmers with financial institutions in order to increase their capacity to adapt to climate smart technologies and practices. Following the vision of introducing and promoting Kashmir-based vegetables, spices and other agricultural commodities on a global platform and increasing the participation of Kashmiri farmers and agripreneurs in global agricultural trade, the Department of Agriculture Kashmir, in collaboration with an international marketing group, Lulu, has sent this year's first consignment of Kashmir-specific vegetables to UAE. It is worth noting that a number of vegetables consignments were sent to Dubai, Sharjah, Abu Dhabi and other Gulf markets last year. This vegetable consignment from Srinagar's Dal area was obtained by FAIR Exports Private Limited from an FPO called Dal Lake Stem Producer Company Limited. Director of Agriculture Kashmir Chaudhary Mohammad Iqbal flagged off the consignments. The sale of food packages without slips or tags indicating the expiration date has been outlawed in Kerala by the state government. The ban was imposed on Saturday, January 21st by the Health Minister Veena George in response to an increase in food poisoning cases in the state. As released in the press by the Kerala government, food packaging without a slip or label containing a reminder about food hygiene and food safety shouldn't be marketed in the state. The sticker or label should contain the date and time when the meal was prepared as well as the recommended consumption window. The decision was taken in the middle of the state's continuing crackdown against restaurants and cafes which serve tainted food. Futurecolor, digital marketplace for biomass and biofuels, is developing a digital enterprise for FPOs and farmers under the guidance of MNRE and GIZ. It has partnered with BAIF to set up 20 such enterprises in Maharashtra. A workshop was organized in Pune to showcase the model and demonstrate on-ground development of strengthening the biomass supply chain. The workshop was graced by the presence of Dinesh Jagdale, Joint Secretary of MNRE, Government of India, as a keynote speaker, where he elaborated on the changing energy landscape in India and how the country has taken a leadership position in the terms of renewable energy. Mahanadi Coal Limited, a subsidiary of Coal India Limited, is looking to diversify into power generation and plan to build a 12,000 crore rupees power plant in Odisha. It also intends to enter the aluminium industry and may soon establish a greenfield aluminium project. According to sources, the 1600 megawatt coal-fired power plant would be built as a wholly owned subsidiary of MCL in Odisha's Sundargarh district. MCL also intends to enter the aluminium business, they added. The Mini Ratna firm is currently looking for bauxite mine to use for this purpose. After an entrepreneur complained in a LinkedIn post that a Zomato delivery agent advised him to cheat the company by paying some money directly to him and enjoy the food. The company's founder and CEO Dipinder Goyal said he is aware of this fraud and is working to plug the loopholes. Vinay Sati posted that a Zomato delivery agent suggested that he pay him 200 rupees or 300 rupees for the next time and enjoy the food worth 1000 rupees. He will show it to Zomato that you have not taken the food but will also give you the food you ordered, the agent allegedly told him. On Sunday, Ether Energy, a leading EV player, announced that it is in talks with several state governments about establishing an additional factory to meet demand as the adoption of electric two-wheelers stabilizes after several fires last year. Ravneet Fokela, CBO of Ether Energy, told media that the company is increasing manufacturing production and plans to add 1 million units of capacity to its existing 4 lakh annual capacity. To drive faster adoption of EVs, we continue investing in public fast charging networks. With around 1,000 chargers installed across the country, we have the largest fast charging network for two-wheelers in the country, and this number continues to grow, said the CBO of the company. The India Meteorological Department has forecasted heavy rainfall and snowfall activity over the plains of northwest India from January 24th to 26th. According to the Weather Service, minimum temperatures will rise by 2 to 3 degrees Celsius over many parts of the East India over the next 3 days, and a dense fog is very likely over Himachal Pradesh and Bihar during the next 24 hours and Odisha during the next 48 hours. So this was all about the news. Let's take a look at today's quiz question. The question is on your screens. Which is the largest species of tuna with some fish weighing more than 1500 pounds? Option A, Atlantic bluefin. Option B, Atlantic big eye. Option C, skipjack. Or option D, yellowfin. You can reply to us via SMS on the number 8800023204. For more updates on Agri news, stay tuned with Krishi-Jagran Business. This is Yash Saxena signing off.